They did it again. I don't know how, but the Republicans did it again. They disappointed me. I'm under no illusion. The Republicans are no friends to freedom. I already hated them pretending they were. But this recent primary race in Kentucky still surprised me for the utter embarrassment that is the Republican Party. There was one man in the entire House of Representatives that stood for what Republicans say they believe in. You know what they did? They shoved him out. He stood for less government, freedom, anti-war, the Constitution, fiscal responsibility, so much so, the man wore a digital display of the government debt every day. All these things I'm told by Republicans are important. And the threat to those important ideals is why I should hate the Democrats. And I do. But even more, I hate the Republicans, because at least the Democrats don't pretend to hold those ideals. The Republicans, on the other hand, are a collection of liars LARPing as believers in the Constitution and freedom. I'm told how important these things are, but taxation is a non-issue, and I don't hear many alleged conservatives claiming that the recent war in Iran needs to get its approval from Congress. Except for Thomas Massie, and they made sure to get rid of him. This happened because of what many Republicans refuse to see as a weakness, and that is non-ideological thinking. Many conservatives have called ideology immature and entrapping, but it is the antidote to their stupidity. They refuse to hold an ideal in their minds to compare themselves and their dear politicians to, and because of this, they consistently find themselves supporting pragmatists. People like Trump who are in principle against principle. Trump, the anti-war president, who finally took a shot at Iran. The president in recent years has done the most to put restrictions on guns, is now celebrated by the people who tell me how important the Second Amendment is. Oh, please. Please stop. If you consider yourself a Republican or Republican supporter and a lover of freedom, give up. Stop with the cognitive dissonance and choose. It's one or the other. Either you love freedom or you love government, but loving both is as obvious of a contradiction as it gets. And the Republicans share no fear in increasing the size and scope of government. Donald Trump has explicitly stated he will not get rid of Social Security and Medicare. His pathetic vice president echoed the same, arguing in his debate against Tim Walz that we need to fix these socialist programs, not get rid of them, as an actual principled man of freedom would argue. Michael Malice put it best. Conservatism is progressivism driving the speed limit. Republicans of today are defending the same socialist policies they raged against in years past. Now Obamacare needs to be tweaked instead of destroyed. If you truly dislike progressivism, you will dislike conservatism for the same reason. If you truly value freedom and hate the destruction of it at the hands of government, you will not only hate Democrats, but Republicans for LARPing as an alternative. Be a libertarian and actually believe in liberty. If you are interested in the ethic of libertarianism, I highly recommend my video explaining it in just over 4 minutes, which should appear on the end screen